Now I wish to consider one sum on partnership accounts wherein we are required to prepare profit and loss appropriation account and capital accounts of the partners. This is a sum on distribution of profit amongst partners as per their agreement. Observe the sum on the screen. First I will read for you. I will mention the steps for the purpose of solving the sum. Then I shall solve the sum here before you. Snehalata, Brajlata and Tarulata are partners of a firm. The capitals as on 1/4/2004 were rupees 1,60,000 and 40,000 respectively. Their drawings were Snehalata 10,000 on 1/7/2004. So amount withdrawn by Snehalata 10,000 on 1/7/2004. Vrajlata has withdrawn 16,000 on 31st of October. They are sharing half the profit in the ratio of their capital. Half the profit is distributed in the ratio of capital. Their capital ratio is 10:6:4, means 5:3:2. So half the profit will be distributed in the ratio of 5:3:2 and remaining profit in the proportion of 2:2:1. So remaining half will be distributed in the proportion of 2:2:1. Tarulata has advanced a loan of 20,000 to a firm on 1/10/2004. So partners loan, we should give 6% interest on such loan for the time period of loan. Interest at the rate of 5% on capital and at the rate of 12% on the drawings is to be calculated according to the partnership date. So interest on capital and interest on drawings adjustments are there. Vrajlata is to be given an annual salary of 12,000 for the active work in the firm. Salary to a partner is the next adjustment. After making above provisions, Snehalata is given a commission on a profit. After deducting her commission, so commission to a partner is the next adjustment. Profit of the firm as on 31st of for the year ended on 31st of March 2005, before giving effect for above adjustment is 86,900. It is decided to keep the total capital of the firm equal to the total capital of the firm in the beginning of the year in the proportion of 2:1. After giving effect of above adjustments and transferring profit or loss to the capital accounts. So whatever the total capital existed, that should be the capital at the end after giving the effect of all this adjustment, and that to that closing capital should be in the ratio of 2:2:1. So there is a capital adjustment. For this, necessary amount should be brought in cash or withdrawn from the firm by our partners. Prepare profit and loss appropriation account and partners capital account. Now, steps for the purpose of solving the sum. Write balances. Balance of profit and loss account is known as net profit. That is to be credited to the profit and loss appropriation account. Then write the balance of capital accounts. Now how many adjustments are there? Notice it. Interest on capital, first adjustment. 12% interest on drawings, second adjustment. Interest on partners loan, third adjustment. Salary to a partner, fourth adjustment. Commission to a partner, fifth adjustment. After giving the effect of all this adjustment, we have to distribute the profit, and that to how? Half the profit in capital proportion and half the profit in the ratio of that is 2:2:1 distribution of profit. We shall prepare necessary working notes while solving the sum. And the last adjustment is a capital adjustment. That is also an important adjustment. Now let us start with the sum. Here I will prepare profit and loss appropriation account. Here I am going to prepare capital account of Snehalata, Vratlata and Tarulata. I have written abbreviation SVT for my convenience. Balance of profit and loss account 86,900 recorded to the credit side of profit and loss appropriation account. Capital balance 1,60,000 and 40,000. Balance brought forward to the capital account of Snehalata, Vratlata and Tarulata. This is how the balances are recorded. Adjustment, interest on capital. Interest on capital is to be calculated at the rate of 5%. So 1 lakh into 5%. Profit and loss appropriation account debit to Snehalata, capital account credit. Calculate interest on capital for Vratlata. 60,000 into 5%, 3,000. Profit and loss appropriation account debit to Vratlata, capital account credit, 3,000. Let us calculate for Tarulata. 40,000 into 5%, 2,000. Profit and loss appropriation account debit to Tarulata's capital account credit. This is how interest on capital is debited to profit and loss appropriation account. Now next, interest on drawings. Interest on drawings will be calculated considering the date on which the amount is withdrawn. Snehalata 10,000 on 1/7/2004. Vratlata 16,000 on 31st of October 2004. 12% interest on drawings is to be calculated. Let us first write down the drawings. 10,000, 16,000. Now what is the period for which the interest to be calculated on 10,000? From 1/7/2004 to 31st of March 2005. How many months? 9 months. So 10,000 into 12% into 9/12. Interest on drawings works out to 900. Capital account debit to profit and loss appropriation account credit, this being income of the firm. So Snehalata's capital account debit 900 to profit and loss appropriation account credit 900. Same way, let us work out the interest on drawings for Vratlata. Vratlata has withdrawn on 31st of October. So from 31st October to 31st of March 2005, number of months are 5. Interest on drawings is to be calculated 16,000 into 12% into 5/12. That works out to be 800. 800 is debited to the capital account and credited to profit and loss appropriation account. This is how interest on drawings is accounted for. Next, interest on loan from a partner. Tarulata has advanced a loan of 20,000 on 1/10/2004, period for which interest gets calculated is from 1/10/2004 to 31st of March 2005. That is how many months? 6 months. Loan amount is 20,000. So 20,000 into 6% into 6 by 12, 600. Profit and loss appropriation account debit to partners capital account credit, interest on loan. We are not told the rate of interest on loan, but we have to give interest on loan at the rate of 6% as per Partnership Act. Next adjustment, salary to a partner. Vrat Datta is to be given an annual salary of 12,000 for her active work in the firm. Salary to a partner debited to profit and loss appropriation account and credited to Vrat Datta's capital account. Next, Snehal is to be given 10% commission on the profit after deducting her commission. Now when such adjustment is given, first step, find the profit before commission. Then profit before commission into 10 upon 110 is the commission payable. From profit before commission, such commission payable is deducted, we will get the divisible profit. This divisible profit, half of which is to be distributed in the proportion of capital, and the balance half is to be distributed in the ratio of 2:2:1 as per the agreement between the partners. Now let us work it out. Profit before commission is worked out. Total of credit side of profit and loss appropriation account is 88,600 minus 22,600. So we get profit before commission. That works out to be 66,000. From this 66,000 pay commission, you will get the profit after commission. On that profit after commission, apply 10% rate, you should get the commission amount. So to work it out, what should you do? Suppose that profit after commission is 100, commission is 10, profit before commission works out to be 110. So 110 is to 10 commission. How much for 66,000? 66,000 into 10 upon 110, you can apply the same formula. 6,000 is the commission. Commission to a partner debited to the profit and loss appropriation account and credited to the partner's capital account. Now, what is the divisible profit? 66,000 was the profit before commission. Commission paid 6,000. Profit after commission 60,000. That has to be distributed amongst partners as agreed. Half the profit in capital proportion, half the profit in the ratio of 2:2:1 that you know very well. Let us work it out. This 60,000 profit, here I prepare a working note for profit calculation. 60,000 into 1 of 30,000. That has to be distributed in the proportion of capital. Capital proportion is 10:6:4. That is 5:3:2. So 5:3:2 is the capital proportion. So 30,000 gets distributed in the ratio of 5:3:2. That is capital proportion 10:6:4 same. So 30,000 into 5 by 10, 30,000 into 3 by 10, 30,000 into 2 by 10. This is the distribution of half profit. Now the balance half is also 30,000. That will be distributed in the ratio of 2:2:1. So balance half is to be distributed in the ratio of 2:2:1. 30,000 into 2 by 5. 30,000 into 2 by 5, 12,000. 30,000 into 1 by 5, 6,000. So total profit Snehal Datta gets is 27,000, Vrat Datta 21,000 and Tarun Datta 12,000. This is the distribution of profit. Profit and loss appropriation account debit to partner's capital account credit is the entry for the profit. Snehal Datta's capital account is credited with 27,000, 21,000 credited to Vrat Datta's capital account and 12,000 credited to Tarun Datta capital account. This is how profit and loss appropriation account is closed. Now, capital adjustment. They want to maintain capital at the end, which is at par with the capital at the beginning. So capital at the beginning was 1 lakh plus 60,000 plus 40,000, 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs. So 2 lakhs should be the capital at the end, and it should be in the ratio of 2:1. Let us prepare the working. For that, how much capital is required to be maintained? What existing capital is? What is the difference between the two? If the existing capital is more, we have to redeem the capital. If the existing capital is less than required, partner has to bring cash for that capital, for that difference. Let us work it out. It was decided to keep the total capital of the firm equal to the total capital of the firm at the beginning of the year, that is 2 lakhs, and that too in the proportion of 2:1. After giving the effect of all this adjustment which we have already done. Now, the total capital of the firm at the beginning was 2 lakhs. Snehallata wants to maintain a balance of 2 lakhs into 2 by 5. 80,000 is the capital required to be maintained by Snehallata. So Snehallata, required capital for Snehallata is 80,000. The existing capital of Snehallata is total of credit 1 lakh plus 5,000 plus 6,000 plus 27,000, total of credit, minus 10,900. This is the existing capital. This difference is the existing capital. That works out to be 1,27,100, which is much more. It is quite in excess to the required capital. So she will withdraw. How much amount? Difference. So amount drawn is 47,100. Snehallata withdraws. So Snehallata's capital account debit 47,100. She is the receiver of cash. Debit the receiver. So partner's capital account debit to cash account credit. For Vrajlata, capital required to be maintained 2 lakh into 2 by 5, 80,000. This is the required capital. Let us work out the existing capital 60,000 plus 3,000 plus 12,000 plus 21,000, that amounts to 96,000. From that you are required to deduct 16,800. So you will get the existing capital by difference 79,200. Existing capital is less than the required capital. So Vrajlata has to bring how much difference? That is 800. Vrajlata brings 800. She is a giver of 800 rupees to the firm. Vrajlata capital account credit, cash account debit to Vrajlata capital account credit 800. Now let us work out same way. Capital required and existing capital for the third partner. Capital required is 2 lakhs into 1/2, 40,000. Capital required for Tarulata is 40,000. Existing capital 40,000 plus 2,000 plus 600 plus 12,000, that works out to be 54,600. Nothing is to be deducted because no entry is found to the debit side of Tarulata's capital account. So existing capital is 54,600. 40,000 is the capital required. So she will withdraw 14,600. Tarulata has withdrawn excess capital. Tarulata is the receiver, debit the receiver. So 14,600 debited to Tarulata's capital account and cash account is credited. This is how capital adjustment is taken care of. After this, let us work out the balance of capital account. That should be exactly as required. That is 80,000, 80,000 and 40,000. Observe it. 1,38,000 minus 10,900 and 47,100. Balance will be 80,000 exactly as required. Here 96,800 minus 10, 16,800, 80,000 is the closing balance, which is at par with required balance, 80,000. And for Tarunada, if you work out the balance, it will be 40,000. And this closing balance is brought forward as opening balance in the subsequent period. This is how this sum gets solved. I have tried to explain you this sum. I feel that you have enjoyed it. Thanks to all of you.